it's time for that conversation we couldn't bring you yesterday. So yesterday, we told you of our interview with Miss Universe Ghana 2004, Menaye Donkor. Mama Via Usuabwa just sat with her to talk about beauty pageants, especially the Miss Universe Ghana, and how these pageants contribute to Ghana's development, especially in the tourism sector. The great thing, of course, is that Menaye has taken over the organization of the pageant that she won several years back. Let's find out the state of pageants in Ghana today.
My guest is a businesswoman, entrepreneur, philanthropist, once Miss Universe 2004, but now the holder of the franchise in Ghana, organizing her very first pageant in 2017. Menaye Donkor is on the AM show. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, thank you for hosting us in your office. It's good to always get out of the studio.
Thank you. You know, it's a really calm environment.
It
keeps you focused and, you know, gets the work done.
Yeah. I read that real estate is also your business?
Yes.
Nice.
But I don't own this building.
Okay. So, you know, how do you find time to do all the things that you do? Also knowing that you're a mom.
Yes, well, I've always been an independent young lady, you know, when I started. I mean, even in university, I had to work 2 jobs. Yes, you know, I got the support of my family, but I always wanted to be independent. So I learned at a very young age how to time manage, you know, everything. And I think that's what's helped me a lot. It's very difficult nowadays because I'm a mom and my priority is my son. So I have to put him first with everything that I do. And that is very tough.
I think hearing that from someone like you, some people will be a bit surprised because you should have a lot of help.
I don't.
That's surprising.
I really don't. I have help from my family, from my mom, you know, living in Ghana now. I get a lot of help from my mom when my sisters are around, for sure, but I don't have a nanny. I don't believe in nannies. I believe that, you know, when kids are growing up, they need to, you know, have their parents around, you know, because when you have a child, I think it's like a brand new page. So whatever you write on is what they grow with. So you need to be very hands-on with your kids. And I think it's just me. I'm always there for my kid, and he knows who mom and dad is. And Papa is also very hands-on.
Okay.
My husband loves him, and he does more than what is expected of him.
Cool. Well, keep enjoying that.
Yes, and he's growing up so fast.
What, it hurts?
You know, a few
you don't want
ago,
him
he
to?
goes, "Oh, my baby, give mommy a kiss." No, I'm a boy.
How old is he now?
He's 3.
Wow.
Yeah, he's 3. Yeah.
Nice. But, you know, so you manage the time?
I do.
Okay.
I have to. I have to because I'm a very creative person. And, you know, when you work with creative people, it's always something new and exciting. So, but he gets it. I think my son gets it. At the age of 6 months, we're traveling with him, you know, so I think he's used to it, you know, but now he's settled. We're in Ghana. He loves living here. He loves the food. He loves his school. So it makes my job a bit easier. But it's always my son comes first and everything else follows. And
it means you're not going anywhere.
Oh, what do you mean in terms
you're
of?
In Ghana. You're not moving. You're not moving again.
Well, let's see what the future holds.
Okay, but also with the Miss Universe franchise, you organized your first pageants last year.
Yes, 2007. I think, you know, I still pinch myself and ask this question all the time. Meaning, how did you do it? You know, it's, I literally got the license in April. And prior to that, I was away from Ghana for about 3 years because I was a new mom. And again, I was, you know, in my own little space trying to figure this whole motherhood thing out. And I was away for about 3 years. So I had the meeting in New York, and they say, hey, there's no better person to give this franchise to but you, because you've lived it.
Yeah.
And you've created a brand out of this whole Miss Universe franchise, and that's what the brand represents. So I was really excited. I was like, okay, this is a huge challenge. And I was like, okay, so do we organize this competition, I mean the competition this year, or we try and lay the groundwork, make sure people understand what we're trying. My mom says, no, go ahead, do it. Oh, it's like, okay, go mom. But we had a short period of time to organize the entire competition, but by the grace of God, and I think with the right team, they came on board with the same passion that I had. So it made things easier.
Okay.
From the outside, it looked so easy, but a lot happened, internally, exactly, to get things done.
Yeah.
But, we managed to make it look good.
Yeah.
And,
you went to the world stage, and then you were amongst the best 16.
16. I cried. I cried like a baby. When you're so passionate about something and it happens. I basically groomed Ruth and her transformation throughout the whole, process from after she won to Miss Universe was just incredible. And we had some amazing girls. My whole idea when I got the franchise was just, we need to empower these young women. I created my brand from Miss Universe. And there are a lot of these young girls that need a mentor to basically walk them on that path to build their career. So I felt, this is a great opportunity for me. Whatever I embark on has to impact people. And, this was just, it fit in perfectly with my brand. So mentoring Ruth and having all these other 10 or 9 other contestants, working with them was just fantastic.
It's interesting. You say you built your brand through Miss Universe back in 2004. You're just in your 20s, your early 20s. Is the pageantry, not talking about Miss Universe alone, but the world of pageantry, is it still relevant today? This is 2018.
Extremely, extremely. I think we lost it for a while because pageantry was huge in Ghana. We would all rush to watch, the Miss Ghanas or the Miss Universe Ghanas and all these other pageants. But I think we lost the essence. It's not just portraying beautiful girls. These are girls that are educated. These are intelligent, well-spoken, confident young girls. But we just, needed a director to just bring that, take their confidence to the next level. Because they might have all these ideas, this, creativity in them, but you need they need just a little push. I had to build my brand on my own because I was just driven. I wanted to become a somebody, not just a pretty face or, winning a pageant, just leaving it to the side and, after your year, you're done, okay, ex-Miss Universe. It got to a point people were like, okay, you need to stop writing off of this Miss Universe title, Miss Universe Ghana title, but that's what opened a lot of doors for me to create my brands. It's well respected internationally, and as we all know, Miss Universe, the brand itself, is the most prestigious brand in the world. So when you have that opportunity, you need to capitalize on it. Yeah. Definitely. So that's what I did.
But what it also did to you was to let you forget about your law school dream.
Oh, girl, you did your research.
Yeah. So
my dad still says it, because it's so funny, when I'm putting together contracts and all these MOUs, and I'm like, Daddy, I need help. He's like, you see? Do you see? You see? You could have been doing this on your own. Menaye, you can still study this. So you never know.
So doesn't it also let you abandon your dreams? You kind of jump onto
that was not my dream. That's my dad's dream. But I kind of, when your parents, I'm very close to my parents, and I listen.
Okay.
They direct you. They advise you on what to do. And as I said, I'm a very creative person, and every single day I have new ideas. So Dad is always like trying to, direct me and say, okay, Menaye, calm down. You need to finish this first, and then, you continue with this. But, he talked me into it, and at some point I really wanted to, try it out.
Okay.
But then, yeah.
Do you still want to? Do you still feel like?
You never know. I actually wanted to, because, I have other brands. I have a skincare line. It's a brand made in Italy, but the raw material is from Ghana.
Okay.
And living in Italy and being Ghanaian, I wanted to, try and incorporate the two worlds. It's a luxury brand and it's doing very well both locally and internationally. And I wanted to go back to school. I maybe do my master's, or at this point, I'm just trying to settle first.
Okay.
Put things in place, and then we'll see how it goes.
So, the conversation about the relevance of beauty pageants keeps resurrecting in Ghana, especially with all the drama. Some of the girls claim in some of the other pageants that they are made to go and solicit for sponsorship and things like that. I mean, how much should a girl do for wanting to wear a crown?
Well, there's a process you go through to participate in a competition, which is what we're doing. You register online. When you get a call back, great. The list is, we shortlist these contestants to whatever, the girls that we are able to work with. It's a process. In terms of raising sponsorships on their own, we don't allow that. That's not their job. That's not their responsibility. It's the organizers. Like, this is what we do, is our work. What you as an individual, young lady, what you need to do is you need to be mentally and physically ready. It's a competition. I always relate it to football, because being married to football, my husband needs to be focused before a game. You can't have him, for instance, changing diaper or bathing the child whilst he has a game, in a few hours. It demands, the presence, the attention, mentally and physically. Is a competition. So they don't have to do much in the sense of helping the organizers, come up with sponsorship. No,
but you've heard that it happens in other pageants.
Yes, I have. But the thing is, I try to not listen or, get too involved with other pageants, because there's always two sides to a story. I don't judge an individual because someone said something about them. Before the news gets to you or to me, it would have been dissected and all sorts of stuff, happened to it. So I need to hear that person's side of the story as well. And it's only fair, I think, for Ghanaians to give, the directors the opportunity to speak.
So let me ask you a straight question so you can address it straight. What do you think about what's happening in Miss Ghana?
I think I just answered the question.
Yeah, that's why I said let me ask a direct question, because I asked an indirect question.
Yeah, I just, Okay,
so let me tell you what we know so far, because very little is coming through. We only know what is put out there. And I agree with you. By the time it comes out, a lot would have happened to the information, so it may have changed. But what we know is the current Miss Ghana says she doesn't want to be Miss Ghana again.
That's her choice.
Yeah. And what was interesting was she put it out there on social media, but we've had the organizers of the pageants also come out to say that they accept it in good faith, so yeah, so that's where but this is not the first time that we've been here. That's why I wanted your take on what's happening with the Miss Ghana pageants.
I think, from an organizer's point of view, I would, come out, because, when someone talks about you, or the media is constantly, talking about you in a very negative way, you need to defend yourself. This is your brand. You have to have reasons. We need to hear the side of the organizers. We can't just conclude and say, this is who they are. We need to hear something from the organizers. I think it's only fair.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get too involved, because you don't know what happens.
Sure.
As I told you last year, people from the outside looking in said, oh, Menaye Donkor, she got this. This is great. It's going to be so easy. But you have sponsors pull out in the last minute.
Wow.
What do you do?
That happened to you?
Yes, ma'am. What do you do? I was constantly ill, and we had to do the diaries on TV. Girl, my wig was crooked, makeup, like mascara running, but I had to pull it off. You know, it's a lot of work, and I think once you're passionate about something, you go for it, you do it, and that's me. So you need to hear from the organizers. It's only fair.
But that scare you? Because you're also an organizer, you're the director.
No, I just make sure
Miss
all
Universe
my
Ghana.
T's are crossed, my I's are dotted. We're very transparent, you know. I mean, I've heard situations where, you know, a friend says, oh, so are you going to be collecting bribe? Bribe for what? No.
Okay, but one of the things we also heard about pageantry in Ghana is that maybe not limited to Ghana, but worldwide.
It's everywhere.
The organizers pimp the girls. That's also one of the things that we've heard.
I should pimp myself, don't you think? Shoot. For more money. No, no, I'm just joking. But no, that's not what we do. I've actually hired 2 of the past contestants that I work with here, and we're creating a sisterhood. You know, it's not a competition amongst us. It's building the sisterhood. It's building one another, and we're very close. We're trying to, you know, and I think the guys don't like that because they're like, Menaye, what are you doing? You know, you're taking all our young girls away. But I'm like, no, we are very strong, independent young women, and we can do on our own. So that's the message that I'm sending out there. It's a sisterhood.
What does Miss Universe do to Ghana?
You know what? It's interesting, you know, that you asked that because I was with the young lady that represented Ghana last year, Ruth Quashie, yes. I was literally, she flew in a week before I did because she had to get into settling with the contestants and everything. And at that moment when she won, okay, actually prior to the whole competition, the finale at Miss Universe, she keeps calling Miss Menaye, oh my God, I can't believe Miss USA loves my outfit. And she needs to know where she has to buy this, like she needs it. You know, because we made sure that her entire wardrobe reflected our culture. And it plays a major role in our tourism. You know, if Miss USA needs to find out exactly where she gets it, she goes online. It's Christy Brown, or it's Pisties, or it's all these other new cool brands that are, you know, that we have here. Once they Google, there's going to be other information about our country, which is Ghana, you know, and they would want to know more about it. So after she won, people started asking questions about Ghana. We put Ghana on the map. We did, you know, what we were supposed to do, is promoting our country in a very simple way.
Do we take advantage of such opportunities as a
I don't think we do. I don't think we do, and we need to look into it. We need to really focus on that because it is very straightforward. It's very simple. When Ruth Quashie won, she walked on that stage, and the flag of Ghana was what was, you know, portraying on the, you know, the TVs. Everywhere was Ghana, and I remember sitting right next to Amiya Deborah. I cried. I was like,
but you'd been there before.
I never went that far because I didn't even know who I was at that point. You know, again, as a competition, you need to mentally get these young ladies ready. And we did with Ruth. She walked in saying, I'm winning this, you know, and even her demeanor, her confidence had changed because we were not taking this license to just go and represent Ghana. We're going to win. And when we're winning, aim for the, you know, stars, and if you don't get there, you get to the ceiling. We made it to top 16. So that moment, it says Ruth Quashie from Ghana.
Yeah.
And when she was done, she became an overnight celebrity. She was a celebrity in Vegas. All these, you know, fanatics, like there are a lot of them. Oh my God, Ruth, can I get your autograph? She's like, Miss Menaye,
is this me?
You know, but they said Ghana.
Yeah.
And that moment, and again, I'll reflect it back to my experience. Going to school in Canada, a lot of people didn't know where Ghana was. I was in university then. But after the World Cup, when Ghana had made it to the final, no, not final.
Quarters.
Quarters, that's it. We were hoping. To the quarterfinals, right? I had emails from random people, you know, that I went to school with. You're from Ghana, right? Congratulations.
Oh.
There you go. It's tourism. And I think we need to, as a country, look into promoting it and helping us, the organizers, to make our job easier. It's very important. Yeah.
So, you know, the issues with sponsorship, because you're organizing Miss Universe 2018. In fact, you're done with getting entries. What's happening with sponsorship?
We have over 300 applicants.
Wow.
So you can only imagine
all wanting
the work.
to be Miss Universe.
Of course.
So it's still very attractive.
We made it, we rebranded the organization last year. We made it attractive.
Do you think people want to be part of it because it's you?
I think people want to be part of it because they've seen what we've done in such a short period of time.
So how are you managing sponsorship?
We need help.
You have a lot of football money. It should be okay.
That's his money. I'm working with my money now. No, but we definitely need the support. We definitely need support. I think it was a bit easier for us this year because of, proving ourselves last year. It was a bit easy, but we still need that support. We still need that help to make things a lot easier for us to work on this year's competition. Yeah.
Okay. So what's going to happen? What's the next stage?
The next stage is the audition is this Saturday. So young ladies, keep applying. I know we have over 300 applicants, but we're still looking for that one lady to make Ghana proud. And just keep applying. The audition is this Saturday. If you get a call, all the best of luck. And we'll see you on Saturday.
So you step forward to audition after you get a phone call?
Yes.
Okay.
So imagine we're going through all 300 applicants.
What are you looking for?
We're looking for a young lady that's confident. We always say, yes, it's not how you answer, it's not what you say, but it's how you say it. Confidence is the key, and we're looking for that young lady that's very confident and believes in Ghana, because you need to love your country to go out there to support, to represent in the best way. So that's very important, but the key factor is confidence.
So what do you do after you win it?
You go through hell. You mean after you win it?
Is in heaven right now.
No, Ruth, no. I mean to prepare yourself.
After you win it.
Yeah, after you win the Miss Universe Ghana competition locally, you need to go through all the training to prepare yourself for the international pageant. After that, well, hopefully we win this year, but you're in heaven.
But are you on your own, or there's still support?
No, there's support. We're with you for the whole year.
What kind of assistance do you give? Because after you've made me an overnight celebrity, I have to live up to the expectation.
Have you been following Ruth?
Well, not quite.
But did you hear good things
Yes.
about? Okay, so there you go.
No, but my point is, I need a car. I don't know. You need a car. You need money to keep up. You have to still wear the nice clothes.
Of course.
Because people still want to see you.
Yes, we have sponsors for her clothes, for her hair, for her upkeep.
Okay.
And she walked away with a brand new car.
Okay.
To keep.
Yeah? She didn't have to pay anything?
No.
Absolutely nothing?
Nothing.
Wow. That's different.
We're different.
Okay. We have to leave the conversation. I wish we would continue on, talking, but it's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah. I know some people want me to ask you about your husband, but I'm not.
No, don't, please.
I'm not, but he's fine, right?
He's great. He's fantastic. He's great.
Okay. But, the Miss Universe pageant will be on Joy Prime.
Definitely. Yeah. So the finale is September 15th. At the Labadi Beach Hotel.
Okay.
Yes, we're partnering with them, and they've been fantastic. Yes, so it's this next September. Yeah,
it's very close.
Next
Sounds
month.
Very close.
Next month, it's very close.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the pressure is on now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We wish you the very best.
Thank you so much.
I'll be following through with these pageants.
Thank you.
And let me know if you want to talk.
Yes, please.
Whatever you want to talk about.
Yes, ma'am.
At your service.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
Yeah.
Fascinating stuff there. Menaye Donkor speaking to our very own Mama B. Osu Abuaji yesterday. All about beauty, eh? Speaking of beauty, Becky with the good hair will be here in a moment to tell us what's happening in the world of showbiz. But not before I remind you that this weekend, dear, it's all going down at the JoyNews Western World Properties 2018 Habitat Fair, brought to you in collaboration with M&C Properties. Now, the fair begins and brings together finance houses, construction firms, real estate developers, dealers in, furniture and so much more. Now, it all kicks off on Saturday, 4th of August, and again on Sunday, the 5th of August, with the first mini Habitat Fair clinics happening at Achimota Mall. Okay, so that's where we're all coming together from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. on each of these 2 days. Second clinic will be at the West Hills Mall from Saturday, August 18 till Sunday, August 19, 2018. Also again from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. This is where you need to be because you never know how far up the property ladder you can go with the help of JoyNews Western World Properties Habitat Fair 2018. Is brought to you by Western World Properties. Live your true comfort. M&C Properties, a choice of class, elegant homes and general construction where you live your dream. And Fortune City Estates, our house, our furniture. Not forgetting, of course, that the JoyNews Habitat Fair brings affordable housing for all. Can't wait to see you there. Coming up, Showbiz with Becky.